Hi there, Josiah David Fenimore back with another video, and we are in Genesis chapter 20. Here we go. And Abraham journeyed from thence toward the south country, and dwelt between Kadesh and Shur, and sojourned in Gerar. And Abraham said of Sarah his wife, She is my sister. And Abimelech king of Gerar sent and took Sarah. But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night, and said of him, Behold, thou art but a dead man for the woman which thou hast taken, for she is a man's wife. But Abimelech had not come near her. And he said, Lord, wilt thou slay also a righteous nation? Say he not unto me, She is my sister? And even she herself said, He is my brother. In the integrity of my heart and innocence of my hands have I done this. And God said unto him in a dream, Yea, I know that thou didst this in the integrity of thy heart, for I also withheld thee from sinning against thee. Therefore suffered I thee not to touch her. Now therefore restore the man his wife, for he is a prophet, and he shall pay for thee, and thou shalt live. And if thou restore her not, thou shalt surely die, thou and all that are thine. Therefore Abimelech rose early in the morning, and called all his servants, and told all these things in their ears. And the men were sore afraid. Then Abimelech called Abraham, and said unto him, What hast thou done unto us? And what have I offended thee, that thou hast brought on me and on my kingdom on a great sin? Thou hast done deeds unto me that ought not to be done. And Abimelech said unto Abraham, What sawest thou that thou hast done this thing? And Abraham said, Because I thought surely the fear of God is not in this place, and they will slay me for my wife's sake. And yet indeed she is my sister, she is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother. And she became my wife. And it came to pass, when God caused me to wander from my father's house, that I said unto her, This is thy kindness which thou shalt show unto me. At every place whither we shall come, say of me, He is my brother. And Abimelech took sheep and oxen and manservants and womenservants, and gave them unto Abraham, and restored him Sarah his wife. And Abimelech said, Behold, my land is before thee, dwell where it pleaseth thee. And unto Sarah he said, Behold, I have given thy brother 1,000 pieces of silver. Behold, he is to thee a covering of the eyes unto all that are with thee, and with all others. Thus she was reproved. So Abraham prayed unto God, and God healed Abimelech and his wife and his maidservants, and they bare children. For the Lord had fast closed all the wombs of the house of Abimelech because of Sarah, Abraham's wife. Woo! God's not messing around. When he wants his promise to come through, he will sew up the wombs of a nation just to have them stop bearing children, so that his plan can go through. God, thank you for this chapter. Show us what you want to. Amen. You know, Abraham they're doing a reoccurring thing that happened in Egypt too. I'm seeing that now as I was reading it. Abimelech, it was like the Pharaoh, and he told them, "Oh yeah, it's my sister," and then he took the sister, and it turned out to be his wife and his sister. So he wasn't lying. He was just telling a half truth, I guess. But God spares him, and he goes, He's a prophet. He really covers Abraham. He's a prophet. Just go to him. He'll pray for you, and I won't kill you. And Abimelech's like, okay, why did you do this, Abraham, you jerk? Did you have to, make things so difficult for me in my life? You could have said she was your sister, or you could have said she was your wife, and, just skip the whole sister part. And Abraham's like, nope. This is the way that we do things. And then Abimelech gives him more cattle and more animals, and is like, here, pray for me. Leave me alone. So, God always makes me laugh. He is a doer. God is always a doer and an accomplisher. He makes these covenants, and he sets things up, and he just knocks it out of the park every time. And so he's just a gracious God. I love seeing God's graciousness upon all of the situations. All right, join me in chapter 21. Peace.